This video presentation was made possible by a grant from the Phonak Hear the World Foundation.
Hey, Alex. Alex? Hello, Alex. Earth to Alex!
Oh, hey, Nikki, what's up?
I called your name like, geez, 10 times.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take these off. I was listening to my favorite song with these new earphones. These things are amazing. They cancel all the background noise. They work so well, I couldn't even hear you talking to me.
Oh, geez, thanks.
Nah, I want to hear you, Nikki.
Hey, why are those earphones and not just plain old earbuds?
Well, all sound, even music, any kind of music. If it's too loud for too long, it can really harm your hearing. With regular earbuds, I usually have to crank up the volume when I'm someplace noisy. With these, I can set the music at a level that's safe, even if I'm somewhere with a lot of noise.
I never really thought about that. How loud sound can affect our ears, our hearing. I mean, sound, it's just there.
It's everywhere. Listen, sound is all around.
So what is sound?
Oh, good question. Sound is a form of energy, just like electricity and light. Air molecules vibrating and moving around in a pattern called waves. Those waves travel through your ears to your brain.
Oh, right, we learned about this in science, but I can't remember exactly. I know there's an eardrum and an ear canal.
And don't sweat it, Nikki. We just so happen to have a professional waiting to explain. Take it away, Mr. Professional.
Thank you, Alex. We're able to hear because sound waves enter the outer ear and travel down the ear canal, where they bump into the eardrum. The eardrum begins to vibrate, which makes the 3 middle ear bones vibrate. The last bone sits in a window of the cochlea. The fluid inside the cochlea begins to move across and stimulate super tiny cells called hair cells. Imagine wind blowing on a field of grass or seaweed moving in a wave of water. The hair cells get the sound signal, move it on to the hearing nerve, which then takes it to the brain. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you. I could not have said that better myself. Got it, Nick?
Yeah, that's how we hear sound. But sound is always changing. How do we measure sound?
Well, the loudness of sound is measured in decibels.
That's a what?
Decibels. After Alexander Graham Bell, inventor, scientist, the guy who invented the telephone. Can you imagine if he ever saw this? When I talk softly like this, it's about 30 decibels.
So what about a normal voice?
Well, that's around 60 decibels. And yelling gets up to 80. And now I'm starting to reach the danger zone, 90 plus decibels.
So now we're talking noise.
Cue noisemakers.
But some sounds need to be loud enough to keep us safe, right?
Yeah, you know, even when we sleep, our ears are still working, so we can hear a smoke detector go off.
Or the alarm clock on Monday morning.
Our ears are usually the first part of our body that alerts us to danger.
So how do you know if it's too much noise?
Well, if your ears ring or your hearing seems muffled, it's too loud. Sometimes loud sounds can actually hurt. That's your body's way of telling you it's too loud.
So what do? How do you make good choices? Sound choices.
Sound choices. Hey, I like that.
So how do you make sound choices?
Turn it down. Turn down your TV or games or music. Use noise-canceling earphones. Give your ears a break by limiting listening time. Or, if you can, move away when sound is too loud. And when that ambulance or fire truck gets too close, cover your ears. And earplugs, another sound choice when dealing with noise. Ever go to a concert and notice that the people working there are using earplugs? That means you probably should be wearing them too. If you have to shout, to a friend sitting next to you, it's too loud.
So let me get this straight. There's lots of ways to make sound choices, but we're young. Do we really have to worry about that? Don't just old people lose their hearing?
No, but that's what a lot of people think. See, young people, people of all ages, can damage their hearing forever if they're exposed to too much noise for too long. And hearing loss is forever. Whether you're born with it or it happens later in life, I can't imagine what it's like, but here's someone who can. Hey, Anaya.
Hey Alex, what's up?
Hey, Nikki, Anaya, Nikki. We were just talking about sound and hearing loss and how it can affect anybody.
Well, I know about that. I was born with a hearing loss, and I know a lot of kids who are hearing impaired, which means they can't hear what most people hear. Check this out. Here's what you hear. Here's what I hear.
So how can you hear us now?
Well, like many people who have hearing loss, I wear hearing aids. See?
Is that like wearing glasses?
Hold on a sec. Let me put this back on. 2 ears are better than 1. What did you say?
Are hearing aids like wearing glasses?
No, not really. A hearing aid is just that, an aid. Glasses usually correct your vision, but hearing aids just help. I love my aids, but I still miss hearing some things when I wear them. The aids amplify or turn up the sounds around me. See how my voice is getting louder? That's how an aid works. It's an aid. It doesn't fix the problem.
So can a doctor just fix the problem?
No, once the damage is done, it's permanent. Hearing loss is forever.
So it's not like when you break your arm or fall off your bike and scrape your knee. Your ears don't heal.
You got that right. Medicine, surgery, band-aids, not a fix. And those tiny hair cells in our ears don't grow back like the hair on our heads. Even though I wear a hearing aid, my hearing without my aids will never get better. It's hard to imagine, but trust me, anyone can lose their hearing over time. If they're in a noisy environment too long or they're exposed to really loud sounds.
So if we hear loud noises, should we be scared? I mean, will we lose our hearing?
The main thing to remember is not just how loud something is, but how long you listen to it. Right, Anaya?
Right, it's cumulative. Big word, huh? Which means it builds over time, even years. So the longer and louder you listen, the more damage you do to your ears and hearing. But even just one really loud sound like a firecracker going too close to your ears can also do it.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Thanks, Anaya, for giving us a scoop on sound. It's been real cool talking to you.
You guys too. See ya.
Okay, so let me get this all straight. Sound is all around us. It's energy that moves in a pattern called waves that travel to our brain from our ears.
Right, and loudness is measured in decibels. Some sounds need to be loud to keep us safe.
But too many loud sounds for too long can damage our hearing. Not safe.
Not safe at all. Hearing problems from loud sounds can't be fixed.
It's not like a broken bone or a cut.
It's not like wearing glasses. Hearing aids can only turn up the sound, and they never get your hearing back to normal.
But we can avoid hearing loss by making sound choices.
Yes, sound choices. And here they are. Turn it down, use noise-canceling earphones,
Limit listening time, move away.
cover your ears, and wear ear protection.
I don't know about you, but I really appreciate my hearing more now.
Yeah, me too. You want to hear this song?
As long as it's not too loud.
This video presentation was made possible by a grant from the Phonak Hear the World Foundation. For more information about Cleveland Hearing and Speech Center's Sound Choices program, please call 216-231-8787 or online at www.chsc.org/soundchoices.